If you've been feeling angry, irritable, tense, or like something is building up beneath the surface needing release, this practice can help you do that in a gentle way. Sometimes stress, frustration, or anger doesn't get expressed, and instead it builds up in the body. And over time, this can feel like pressure, tightness, muscular tension, or emotional overwhelm. This EFT tapping practice isn't about forcing a release of this pent-up stress or tension. Instead, it's about creating enough sense of safety in your body so it can begin to soften and release in its own time. So to begin the practice, let's just tap through the EFT points. If you're new to EFT, you can take this as your introduction to the EFT points. And if you aren't, take this as an opportunity to ground before we move into the EFT practice. So let's begin by tapping the outside of the hands against each other. And as you're doing this, feel your weight begin to settle beneath you, into the support beneath you, behind you. You can close your eyes if you're familiar with the points. And now let's tap the inside of the eyebrows, tapping with the index and middle fingers. And as you're tapping here, feel your forehead release, your eyebrows relax, your eyes relax. And now you can tap the outside of the eyes, so the bone to the outside of the eyes. And we're tapping acupoints derived from acupuncture. So they run through both sides of the body. So you can tap one or both sides. It's up to you. And now tapping the bones underneath the eyes, feeling your cheeks relax, the temples relax, even muscles around the ears relax. And then tapping underneath the nose, feeling your neck, your shoulders release, and tapping into the divot of the chin, feeling how your breath can settle into your belly and slow down as you settle in, and tapping underneath the collarbones, and here feeling your chest relax, feeling space open up through your upper lungs here, and tapping underneath the arm. So about 4 to 5 inches underneath the armpit on the bra line. And finishing by tapping the top of the head. And feeling how your head can meet your fingers, your spine can elongate and open up here. And then you can rest your arms down, close your eyes if they aren't already. Let's move into the EFT practice. Begin by feeling into any stress, tension, anger, irritability, frustration, or just pent-up emotions that you're feeling right now. And on a scale of 1 to 10, rate the intensity of those sensations. Now you can let that rest and begin by repeating after me. If at any point you need a reference for the tapping points, they'll be here on your screen. So let's start by tapping at the karate chop point. Even though I've been holding onto a lot of stress and tension, I'm open to giving my body permission to start letting go. Even though there's frustration and pressure building inside of me, I acknowledge how much I've been carrying. Even though some of these emotions feel stuck or unexpressed, I'm open to allowing them to move in a safe and gentle way. And I love and accept myself throughout this process. Tapping the eyebrow point, there's this buildup in my body, side of the eye, this buildup of tension under the eye, this emotional pressure under the nose, everything I've been holding on to. Chin, this stress and frustration. Collarbone, it's been building up over time. Under the arm, and I haven't been able to release it. Top of the head, all of this buildup of energy. Eyebrow, this frustration. Side of the eye, this irritation under the surface. Under the eye, maybe some anger. Under the nose, the things I didn't say or express. Chin, the things I pushed down. Collarbone, it feels like pressure in my system. Under the arm, my body has been holding on to this. Top of the head, all of this unprocessed emotion. Eyebrow, it's okay to feel this. Side of the eye, I don't have to push it away. Under the eye, I don't have to force it out either. Under the nose, I can let it move at its own pace. Chin, creating space in my body. Collarbone, allowing some softness here. Under the arm, my system can begin to release. Top of the head, and gently begin to let go. Eyebrow, maybe I don't need to carry all of this. Side of the eye, some of this can start to shift. Under the eye, my body knows how to release. Under the nose, I can support this process. Chin, softening the tension. Collarbone, releasing a little at a time. Under the arm, creating more space inside. Top of the head, letting my system settle. Eyebrow, I'm allowed to feel and to release. Side of the eye, I don't have to hold everything in. Under the eye, my body can process this safely. Under the nose, I trust my system to unwind. Chin, I can move through emotions gently. Collarbone, I'm creating space and ease. Under the arm, I support my body in letting go. Top of the head, I'm safe to soften and release. Now let your arms rest down and take a moment to notice how your body feels now. And returning to that scale of 1 to 10, rate the intensity of any pent-up emotions or stress that you're feeling now. Now, you may not feel completely different, and that's okay. Even small shifts matter. This work is more about building capacity over time rather than forcing immediate change. You can come back to this practice anytime you feel that this buildup starting again. And if you want more support like this, you can use my 20-minute meridian yoga practice that focuses on moving in specific ways to release pent-up stress and emotions. It's showing up on your screen now. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to continue to receive the new practices I'm sharing every week here. And let me know in the comments, how do you process and express difficult emotions? And did the short practice help you experience any kind of release? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for taking this time to be present with yourself, with your body, and for practicing with me. I'll see you in the next video.